trust me, we talked about that the rest of the summer, maybe into fall. And I never thought I was gonna get to, at least they tell you, you'll never feel that way about your first championship. And, okay, I can live with it. I figured we'll get some more, and, you know, I'll handle it well. Then you guys come along. We go through some crazy stuff this year, the COVID thing. I kept holding my breath for you because I just knew somebody was gonna get COVID, and I was gonna be here. But by the grace of God, and we kept winning, and we kept winning, and we kept winning, till we got to the playoffs. Now, let's go back one, because I gotta talk about the team I hate, Cavs. We kicked Cavs behind, and you have no idea, for me and Rita, how much that means to us. Because there were times when Cavs would roll our face up, and when we had our face down in the dirt, they'd come and they would put your foot on your hick and just rub it into the dirt. So you guys do not know how much we appreciate you kicking Cavs butt. And the back of this mind is saying, we're gonna get blown out. Coach and I sit next to each other. In the third inning, fourth inning, score is 3-1. You could have bought me for a penny. 4-1 against one of the top 5 teams in the state. Ladies, you have nothing to be ashamed of. I am so proud of you. I don't even know if I can do this. I hold you with the utmost respect, as I did that first team that won the city championship for us. And guess what? I will never forget you. And it was a joy watching you guys play. Every last one of you. You just don't know. So, baby, I didn't intend to say this much, but it had to be said. I know Coach is going to do something. And Rita's going to do something.
Well, ladies, let me see. I don't have too much to say because I don't say too much. But your bats did all the talking, and what I do appreciate is that you held yourself high in high esteem. And I really didn't follow you too much because I have a young group of girls. They're looking at me, but they're more looking at you. And they like what they see. They see the ship coming. It's called a championship. They see that. They want to be every year. I love you all, and I wish I could have been there more, but I was looking. I'm always looking. Don't underestimate it. Even if I'm down there in that godforsaken field down there, I'm always looking at you girls. And have some more come through because you're gonna need it now. Because all those teams are pointing at you, okay? What you have done, gotta follow the path now and make it better for yourselves. Softball's fun. It's supposed to be, remember when you play a sport, it's supposed to be fun. And then the college level is gonna be hard work. So it's kind of hard to separate the two, but college is gonna be work also. So enjoy the game while you're having fun, because now we have, believe it or not.
You don't know me.
Ladies. Wow. There's some of you I've been 4 years, watch you guys get better and better. And this year I was hesitant to come on board when Coach asked me. I said, you know what? I don't know. I like it being a dad where, you know, I could say whatever to my daughters or whatnot and not get in trouble. But it was a blessing in disguise, I must say, just for where you got girls started and where you ended up. That's why I always tell my daughters, I say, hey, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. You know, that's why we coach loads up to hesitant to send JJ to Western. I was like, we're not going to Western. I'm in Allen Park. I sent them to Melvindale. I said, no, we ain't going to Western. At the time, I was at Earhart. And I was like, and I listened to my wife. And any story you hear, the mothers always, no, dad's on board. I was the exception. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing to be here to see you girls grow, and there's still a lot of softball left. Continue. Don't rely on us. Do it at home. Continue to practice. With each other, friends or whatever. Find someone. But know that you can do it. Look I didn't know. 4 years. JJ played 4 years only, and now she's going to play college softball. So she can do it. You girls can do it. I mean, everybody said no, it's too old for her to pitch. I was one of them. I said, I think it might be a little late for her. But her mother believed in her. JJ believed in herself.
We're kind of used to.
Yes.
But we just want to say that it has been a true pleasure to see all of you girls play together. You girls came as young girls, now you're young women, and you guys really know how to come together as one to play the game that you love. I'm really looking forward to seeing what next year brings for most of y'all. And I'm just know that I'm here for you anytime and if you need to talk to. And I love you all. And
Bring the kids out and everything, and it's great to love everybody.
Well,
Hang on a minute. That's the most I heard your dad ever speak. All right, Will, I'm sorry.
everybody asks me about you girls. I always say that I love what you guys play, practice. The chemistry that you girls had this year made me enjoy just being around you guys. So, not only for Samari, but for me, you guys made the game fun to watch. Even though I wasn't participating, but it was just fun to watch and see you guys and the chemistry that you all have. You don't really see that much on a team. I haven't seen that in years. And like I said, you guys, I just love you guys' chemistry. You guys did a real good job, a great job, and just keep on growing. Nice young ladies, and proud of y'all.
I'm not a big speaker.
That's all right.
But I appreciate the opportunity you gave my daughter to play ball. It was a good experience for her and a good experience for myself. I'm proud, very proud dad. Watching my daughter play with all you guys. It makes me feel really good, honest. I wish the best. Next year, I wish the best for everybody. And man, some of these girls could hit that ball like it was Sunday. And I was so embarrassed. I told my daughters, man, look at those girls, how they hit that ball. I know I can't do that. I wish the best, and God bless you all. Thanks.
Yeah. He talks about how proud he was, and I would stand down at the third base box, and he was standing. We were down at Clark Park, and he was standing by that white pole in the dugout. And you could just see he was watching it and had his chest out, like, well, I love being out here. And the same with all the parents, you guys have been out here, and when you watch your kids perform and do well, and then you see the team perform the way they did, you can't help but be proud, and you should be proud because they put in a lot of hard work. All right, Steve, how about you? I know you got try to keep it shorter than Bill.
we'll
It's been a long time, hasn't it, ladies? You as a freshman, it's crazy. Now you guys get to go to college. Now that you guys are girls that are getting ready to go to college to play in college, it's going to be fun. But like Rita was saying, you're under scholarship now. You belong to them. The coaches taught you guys well. Now it's up to you guys to go from here. You got to keep it going. And the next class that they're coming in, they're going to have to live up to what you guys did. You guys won 2 regional games within 3 years. The schools never did that, ever. You guys done something that none of them ever did. Florida, all them other schools that came before you, they got to a regional game. They won 1 game. They reached Florida and didn't even win that. You guys won it 2 out of 3 years. That's crazy. And you had a year that you had to sit down where you couldn't play at all. So you missed a year. That gap year, they hurt you guys a lot because you guys could have been a lot farther along than what you are now. but you still made it work. People have doubted. They always doubt. Beginning of the season, they always doubt. Like I said with Samari, what they say, the guy told you, she'll never play. Did she play? Am I right or wrong? They say it all the time. They doubt it all the time with people. Every year it's the same thing. Beginning of the season, you can doubt all the time you want. But by the end of the season, it's a whole different ballgame. And it always is. That's because of him. That's because of him. That's because of her. They spend the time. They do the work. You know, Mike, Miguel, they all do the work. We've all had our little part in all this stuff, but we're proud to see all you guys go on. And just keep going. Now, you guys next year have something that you got to look forward to. It's your year. So, keep up the good work. Let's see where we go.
For us. You know, Bill and I, we sit on that bench all the time, and we look at each other and go, what are we doing here? You know, I said, we have more fun than the kids do.
They don't realize how much fun we're having
Yeah.
just watching them play.
Yeah. You know, we're talking about the parents, you know, being proud, and you know, Bill and Rita and myself and Steve, and you know, people that grew up in the area, that are from that area. When we see you guys have that success, we're the same way. We love showing you off. That's what the players goes. You know, I was at a graduation party yesterday, and one of the coaches from college, he came over to me. He says, "Coach," he says, "I just want to tell you something." He says, "That school now is respected. It's admired by the team." He said, "You're not beating everybody, but they love the way your girls come and compete. They love the way they act." And he says, "We hear nothing but good things." And he said that, you know, about all these high school coaches now. Remember, so that goes a long way towards you guys, goes a way towards your parents and the coaches that help out. So, you know, once again, can't tell you, and you've heard it numerous times, how much we love you, how proud we are of the things that you guys accomplished. You guys did something. When you're old like me, you're going to look back and you're going to say, "Well, hey, I remember those guys I played, you know, high school ball with. We had a great time." All right, I've got awards, so that's what we're all here for, right? Okay, Ilana, you can go because we didn't get you in it. No.
That's the basketball. Hey, that's the basketball.
Basketball, yeah. Well, I always keep
Ilana's a basketball player.
You know, every time I see Steve Brown, I talked to him today. By the way, he's having a little camp. I think it's over at Mumford. I think I sent out a little poster to you guys. And he goes, "You make sure you tell that little third baseman to go, God, will you shut up?" Every time, that's all he wants to talk about. Every time I go there, so, you know, I'm passing the word. But it shows you, you know, how far you guys have come, and all you girls, you see that improvement. So, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you out a little pack. I'll say a little bit about you as I bring you up. So first one we have Scarlett. Scarlett, come on up here. Scarlett was a freshman, never played before in her life, kind of like Miguel's two daughters. And she was at Iolani's tournament in the fall. And she kept hiding from me because she knew I was going to ask her. And, you know, everybody kept telling me she's an athlete. I still have yet to see that, but she came out. They keep telling me, "Oh, she's a volleyball player." I said, "I don't care what she does, we'll convert her." So she came out and did an incredible job and really developed this player. Had never played before, and you know, the last third of the season, you begin to see them really start to come around. You know, earlier in the year, you could see struggling, and she's got a ton of potential. In fact, I keep telling her, "We'll make you a pitcher." I don't know if she wants to do that or not,
Yes.
but she's got that type of talent. And you know, it's just fun having her and her sister, you know, along. And so in these envelopes here, you'll have your stats that are on that back table, and then some of the awards that I'll be handing out to you later. Okay? So Scarlett, there you go. Congratulations. Hey, Rob. Going up there, Rob. Sophomore, last year we got canceled because of the COVID, and but we noticed she was an athlete, and once again she got thrown into a fire just like Scarlett did. They became our outfielders out there, did a great job, and you know, I kept calling her A-Rod because I couldn't pronounce her first name. You know, so everybody said, "Well, hey, you give them nicknames." I go, I can't say it. You know, is it Elianis? Okay, congratulations, but she'll be a junior, and you can just see, you know, we've seen it through the years how they improve, and she did a great job for us. Miriam. I actually used was Miriam in a church message 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you knew that. You might have to go online, but I was talking about, when we played Allen Park in the last game there, and, Miriam got up and she hit a bullet. And the second baseman made a great play. And that was the last out of the game. But these girls had made more noise than the Elm Park girls did. The Elm Park girls were selling, they just won the regional. And they're looking at us like, what's going on over there? But it's because how much they care for you and how much they love you. And they were so proud of you. We at the Melvindale day, we played Melvindale. It's a great story. She was in the outfield and hit a fly ball to her, and me and Bill are holding hands, Lord. Oh man, and she hit her hand over her eyes. She caught the ball. We do it. That's how we looked at it. So normally we'll get pins after the game. I go, we can't wait till after the game because that was such a big moment for her. So she came in, we got everybody, gave her a pin right in the middle of the game. A couple innings later, she's out there. They hit another ball to her. So we thinking the same thing. Yeah. Me and Bill are like lightning strike in the same place 2 times, and she catches it. Right? Yeah, like Willie Mays down here, and the place is going crazy again. And she came back. We got to give her another pin. And another inning later, she gets up at bat and hits a line drive between the center field and the right field. I mean, you'd have thought she'd been playing 20 years. And I was crying. I really was. I'm down on third base. I'm tearing up. We had to give her another pin. I was running out of pins after that. But that last out that she made, even though it was an out, it just went so far to show how much you supported these guys all year long, and to see them support you. It was something. It was one of those special moments as a coach you just love. You see it. And like I said, Allen Park was like looking like, what is going on? We won, So we love you, Miriam. And I finally learned her name. I'll get your name next year. But how many times I call you like Matilda? Yeah. So congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer's one that infected the whole team with COVID. Another one, she's a junior, and she's been working hard. In the last third of the season, something just snapped in her head where she got very aggressive. She started swinging the bat, hitting the ball, at the outfield. And I told her, I said, listen, Dee's leaving. We need a first baseman. So, I told her, I said, you're tall. We want to start working with you, get you over there. We want you playing. So, but she was always cheering other girls, always had a great attitude. And I'm going to remember with her, we were playing Cass Tech in the ring. Remember that? And the game was kind of close in the bottom of the second inning. She gets up, hits a line drive, base it up the middle, scored, broke the game open. And it's, once again, like I said, Miriam catching the ball, her getting that hit in that big game. You just go, wow, those are the moments. The girls that have played for years, you expect that, and the other girls, they get in and they do that, and it's just an incredible moment, something hopefully you'll never forget. I know I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget you infecting the rest of the team. I probably caught it from her. Congratulations. Hi, Lonnie. Yeah, it was funny. I think, Steve, you had mentioned she had come down to the weight room when she was a freshman and, was up there and had never played softball before. Maybe played, on the backyard or something like that. But she came out, she's working at it. And I kid her all the time because of the coach and Henry Ford. Every time I talk to him, he's like, well, that little third baseman, she's come a long way. And, when college coaches start taking a look at you and asking about you, that you've really progressed. Maybe the funniest thing that happened this year, we're playing in the PSL tournament there against Cass Tech, and Coach Juan is standing along the fence line. Now I'm on third base, and I walk over and I said, "You got Lonnie?" Yeah. I said, "She's got power she doesn't even know she has yet." I said, "She's still learning the game." Next pitch, boom, she hit it out to the fence, and I just turned around and said, "What'd I tell you?" And he was just like, just awed. But it shows you these girls. The steps that you guys take. She did a great job at third base. And I'll have a story later when we hand out some other awards about third base. But big hit. She did a great job there, and I would love you. Kamari. I think you guys all know, she came over her last year. And the great thing about her was the coach had told her, don't go to Western because you're never going to play. And when the final out against Allen Park, I give her a hug and I said, don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do something. And she went from here to up here. It was incredible. I think she set the world record. I was going to call Guinness Book of World Record.
Yes.
What's the record for getting hit in girls softball? Because she got hit well, we were playing Crystal Ray. She got hit 4 times in one day.
It was the bat.
Yeah.
It was a new bat.
It was the new bat. I didn't want her hitting. But she came, she started, the season I was an outfielder. And then we had to move her to second base. And she came in another funny moment during the year. We're playing Royal Oak. And somebody hit a blistering, she backhanded it, and I think I or Lauren was at the shortstop, and she threw it, and she came running, everybody's hugging, slapped her 5. She goes, I don't know what I just did. Neither do we, but you did it. You did it right, whatever you did, all right? But she did a great job. We love having her, and to see her develop, And we joke about her, which, in the fall, she'd always have all the hoods on, everything else. But one day she shows up, and she's wearing shorts, and the girls are kidding you, like, hey, we never saw you before. You got legs. It was kind of like, she was a leper or something. But incredible job. We hope you have had a great time and going on to college, and she's going to play. She's going to become a pilot. You might get on a plane one day, and here's going to be some Larry standing there. So that's incredible goals that you've set for yourself, and did well in school. And all these girls did well in school. So smart. We love you. Thank you for coming over and being part of our. And thank you for your mother who brought me a coffee every day. Frenchie. All right, Frenchie, another one. Like I said, her dad, both her and Jay, they weren't looking to come to school at Western. They were over here in Elm Park, maybe Melvindale, trying to get Elm Park. Never played before. She was volleyball. Is that still your favorite sport? Yeah. No. Yeah, but to see where she's at today, she got on a travel team. Her skill level, through the roof. I already got coaches asking me, in college about her, and she's like, some of you girls. She played multiple positions. Normally an outfielder. She came in. She played shortstop a little bit. Played center field. Last third of the season most of the time. So just did a great job. Great work ethic. Didn't say very much, so we're going to have her talking a whole lot more next year. But Frenchie, thank you very much. D. Oh, Delisa. I actually remember we won the first PSL. Her dad was standing by the fence, and I'll never forget. He says, "I'm sitting to my daughter at Western." And we're so glad that you did, because she's been a joy to be around. We love her, and just incredible. Seeing these guys grow up. Spending 4 years. We spend more time with them than their teachers in school. And really get to know them. They're usually there 2 or 3 hours, and always pleasant personality. Could hit the heck out of the ball. I kept telling her, we got to get you to elevate that ball, and get out of it. But she hit some balls. One of the ones I'm always going to remember is the ball you hit in Belleville 2 years ago as a sophomore. 320 or 220 fence, and we thought it was out of there. But just a great job.
What about over onto the freeway in Lincoln Park?
Oh yeah. No, you know what?
That's a memorable moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The longest ball. She hit a ball over in Lincoln Park and win on 75.
Yep.
And we still ain't fun. In the bed of a pickup truck, as it was up in the UV somewhere. Some hillbilly guys. Okay. Yeah, so. But just did an incredible job, and you could always count on her to come through. A great hitter. She got to play with us out at U of M when we played out there, and she was part of some of the tournaments that we were in, and always did a great job. And so we love you, D, and we're definitely going to miss you. Going to Wayne State. And, all right, Millie.
Yeah.
Did the cat get your pantsuit? Okay. Millie, she played multiple positions for us. This is her 3rd year, and once again, we throw her short, catching, the last part of the year, played center field. Once again, another girl. A lot of the college coaches are, call me up, asking me, hey, where they going to school? And I don't know, but she really kind of came into a good leadership position this year. There were things that, Bill and somebody mentioned, and she stepped up and addressed some of the situations that were going on. And that's what a leader's all about. And she not only did that as a role as a captain, but also as a role as a player, came up with big hits during the season, and really just a spark. And, the ball, the home run that she hit there against Cass Tech, as soon as she hit that, I was like, wow, that was a pop. So we love her. She's always, at practice, always a great personality, great athlete, and we love her. We have her back, and with Frenchie and some of you others, for another year. So we're not done. Like Bill, we're not going to rebuild. We're going to reload.
Reload.
Yeah. So thank you very much, and
I remember when she was playing baseball.
Tell me to go to Western.
I'm the one that brought it.
And last but not least, Jalen. So the big dog in the circle, and she got thrown in there, when our other pitcher left. Took her aside and said, "Hey, we're going to ride you all season. We got nobody else." I mean, we were out at church and we saw what happened when we had Lonnie and
Frenchie.
Well, hey, what could you do though? What could you do? They get out there, they had fun, and got out there. But when the season started, she went through a lot of the rough patches. And we knew that was going to happen because she missed last year. We were looking at last year, really developing her, coming into senior year, where we didn't have to worry about her. But she didn't get that opportunity, so she struggled early, kept working, kept going to her pitching lessons. And we could see it, and I kept telling her dad, I kept telling Bill, we'd sit there, I go, Bill, you're going to see it's going to click. It's going to click. And the day that we really felt that it clicked was the first time we played Cass Tech, even though it was sloppy, it was rainy, and you could see she was getting frustrated because really they scored all their runs by walks and what have you. And she's slipping out there, she's having a tough time, but she pushed through it. And there's times in life, and girls, you're going to experience that. You're going to go through rough patches in life, whether it's somebody passes away, a friend moves, or whatever it might be. And there's times you just got to push through it, and it hurts, and it can be embarrassing. And but she took those steps, she kept going, and in that last third of the season, boom, we seen it click in. And the day that we had over at Elm Park for that regional, it was incredible. I'll never forget the day. It was a birthday, right? Was it your birthday, or was it your birthday that day? Huh? Okay, well, it was somebody's birthday somewhere, okay, so she's celebrating. But, it hits you that, hey, this is probably going to be my last day. Yep. And she goes out there against Edsel Ford, did an incredible job. The Edsel Ford coach came up to me before the game, we're talking, come up and shoot the breeze. He says, I hate playing with you guys. And because he remembers a few years ago, we beat them in extra innings with a walk-off. And he says, you guys always play us tough. And then you guys went out there. What had happened was, she hit the first two batters. And I looked at her like, I can't take this. I can't take it. You're too old. And then all of a sudden, boom, she found her groove. And it was amazing to watch, and all the kids playing behind you, making plays. And it was like the athletic director from Allen Park was a friend of mine, coach over here at Ellendale with me. And he came up and goes, man, you guys got a real nice team. And he said, your girls hit the heck out of the ball. They look like they're having fun. And Allen Park would never give us a game, And so to hear that from the Allen Park people, some of you from Allen Park, the kind of the attitude that they can have. And she didn't go to Allen Park, her sister didn't go to Allen Park. So to be able to finish their career playing against them and showing them where they're at, and they got in the ring and you guys went toe to toe with them. And you did an incredible job that day. And that bomb that you hit the center field, it just sparked the whole thing. And, in that circle, that's a tough thing to do, because you feel all the pressure, everybody's yelling and screaming at you, and, they score runs, you take it personally. But, like I said, she pushed through it. So we're so proud of you, and you did a great job, Jay. So, going to Henry Ford play, so we're proud of that, and we'll be able to stay and watch her with it. All right.
No more hit pitching.
These are 2 trophies that we won. This one here was from the DPS for the championship. I think most of you saw it. And this one was for the district, winning the district. So I'm going to have Coach Juan actually build a shelf because over the last 10 years, I think we've won the district 9 out of the 10 times. Yeah, we've won it so many times in a row, and as Coach said, we finally pushed through and won the regional. So you guys won the second regional game, and some of you have won too, and that's an incredible accomplishment. Once you get to the regional, you're playing the tougher teams. Okay, it's not playing the weak sisters of the poor. Okay, so we're so proud of you. You know the trophies that you got. So now we've got some trophies that we want to hand out. So first thing I want to do, Miguel, if you would bring me the ribbons, the little medals. You guys have a medal, and it's for the runner-up of the regional. And put that on your trophy case. Miguel, can you hand those out? So.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen you was playing in Nova.
I know, you were talking to my brother.
I'm the one that got you in
They
there.
don't have names on it, right?
That's Melvin though.
What's that? No, there's no names
But
on
I'm
it.
glad you made the decision you made.
Yeah, I played the whole summer with Gabamina and
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just, to me, it was just better for you to play over there.
they told me they want me for next year over there.
And while Coach is handing those out, I gotta hand out the circle, the whistle. Coach Bill, Marita, and Coach, yeah. I hate Coach Bill. I hate him.
I don't know, all I heard is that he's stepping down.
About time.
Okay, these are for, these awards right here are your 2021 All-District team. So every one of our girls made the All-District team, and you know, very proud of you. So let me see here, Miriam. Hey, Rod.
See, now you got to recruit some of the girls that's going to go to Melvindale over to the
Yeah, Millie, Millhouse, Frenchie, Jennifer, Jalen, Ilani, Samurai, Big D, and Scarlett. We had 4 girls that made all regional. Okay? These were girls that were nominated not by me, but by the other coaches that saw you play. And which goes a long way, because it's easy, you know, a lot of times you go to these meetings and you got to recommend your own kids. But when other coaches take notice of them and say, hey, I like your shortstop, or I like your second baseman, or what have you, that says a lot. So, Jalen. Frenchie. Big D. Millhouse. We haven't got official word yet, and I'm still waiting to hear from the head of the sports and the DPS, but we believe that Millie was the player of the year in the Detroit Public Schools.